to my channel. This is Dora, and this is Inspiration Gist with Dora. Yes, so you're welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about this woman. I want to actually look into what this woman represents for me, and that is the person of Rita Edochie. In all of this marriage saga, polygamy saga of Yul Edochie and me Edochie, this woman has been playing a very important role, and I'm going to outline what I feel that she's doing right today in this live stream. Okay, now please begin to call in and call your friends. We want to talk about this matter. We want to look at it because thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you're joining me for the very first time, this is Inspiration Gist with Dora, and this is Dora. Okay. Yes, so today you're highly welcome. Please like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. I want to talk about this woman that you're seeing on the screen right now, and that is the person of, yes, Rita Edochie. My people, I want to. So these three people now, I want to look at what they stand for me. The reason I am making this video, what do they stand for? Who are they, my people? So this is Yul Edochie. This is May Edochie, and this is our mama Rita Edochie. You all know her. You know what she stands for. I'm going to read out the last message that she posted on her IG page, and people are just different people and their own opinion about her. And I feel like I want us to look at this matter. This woman, as we know, is a person that has stood by our Queen May. I want to outline the role this woman has played in making sure that this lady does not break down. Now, this lady keeps holding on, okay, in all of this. Excuse me. It's not easy. Talking is work. So, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section after reading what I have to read out from her. What happened? Okay. She says, Rita Edochie, so this is the last thing she wrote. happening. Yes. So some people, please just hold on. I want to sort out. Yes. So our Queen May has gained this woman's support for some time, and people are calling her out. She posted something on her Instagram where she, of course, from that post, you will know she's addressing Yul Edochie. There's no other person. She doesn't need to come out and call the man, you, Yul Edochie. And then she said, and I quote, okay? She said, and I quote, in Igbo land, I'm reading out her post. This post is why I'm making this video. This post is why I'm making this video, because I saw some comments in the comment section, and I'm like, why are people like this? Okay, what if you were in this woman's shoe? Now, let me read it. After that, I'll come back to what I have to say. And it says, in Igbo land, I've never seen where polygamy worked or works. It has always been from frying pan to fire. And I agree with her. Even though people are saying, polygamy is allowed in Igbo land, it's not a taboo. But the fact is that in modern day, does it work? But let's not. Meanwhile, the title of our post is Polygamy is not for the boys, but for men, Rita Edochie. That's what I'm reading out. Okay. Under that, she said, monogamy is mostly practiced by Christians, more especially in the Catholic denomination, where it is highly constituted that on no account should a man marry more than one wife. While polygamy is known as a customary practice in the northern parts of Nigeria, which my northern fans here can agree with me that there is even a limitation to the number of women a northern man can marry. He's only allowed to marry 4 wives, highest. He can marry 1, 2, 3, or even 4. But if he exceeds 4, then it's going contrary to their rule. I'm not trying to place dispute to the fact that polygamy is never an abomination in Igbo land. Welcome to Inspiration Gist with Dora. We are looking at this, our mama you're seeing on the screen, Mama Rita, and the role she's playing in the life of our Queen May. I want to bring it out today because some people are, castigating her, some people. So let me continue what I'm reading. It says, but one must have to respect the decisions of a woman whose family and faith does not subscribe to it. That woman should never be cajoled or forced into accepting the practice she never bargained from the onset. In respect to the Igbo culture, if a married man wants to marry a second wife, he must have to discuss it concretely with his first wife, stating the reasons for wanting to do that. Because in my own point of view, if a woman is beautiful, well-behaved, competent in duties, fertile, and has even given you both male and female in good numbers, why on earth would you want to pick a second wife? To create problems she will never be able to control even when you are gone? It's all right. What I'm saying is that you must have to gain your wife's consent and approval before marrying a second wife. If you don't do that, then you are just a boy, therefore polygamy is not for you. Wait till you become a man. Age is just a number, so don't even go there. For those who are saying, he's enough, you see, this woman has just summarized everything about Yul Edochie, which you all know. You all know that Yul Edochie. So that's why I say she's supporting our Queen May. And I 100% that our Queen May is right by staying, staying in her decision, keeping her faith that she's not going to succumb to polygamy. She's not going to allow anybody to cajole her into practicing polygamy. And who are we talking about in this polygamy of a matter? Why polygamy? She has children, male and female. She's beautiful, as you can see this beautiful face. I don't know what actually your Edochie wants. Yes, some people can argue that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So let's not even go there. But what we are talking, the point that this woman highlighted in this write-up, which she said that you are a boy if you're not able, that polygamy is not for men. Now let's look at your Edochie. Please tell me all the behaviors, all your Edochie's behavior. What do you think? People are qualifying him as a boy. So when I say that our Queen May is 100% right, because this woman, she did not give her consent, of course, before, because she knows that your Edochie will not be able to be man enough to man this polygamy. He will not be man enough to man this polygamy. In fact, not that he is not man enough to man this polygamy. This woman is actually 100% right. And that is what our Rita, our Mama Rita, is trying to say here. All right, so let's look at what people are saying concerning this write-up, because I am going somewhere. Okay, just give me your ears. Lend me your ears. Okay, let's move on. And don't forget, you can always drop your comment in the comment section. Like this video. If you like what we are doing here, like this video and drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Inspiration Gist with Dora. So people are saying, now let me outline for you people. Let me highlight comments that will tell you that polygamy has never paid anybody. Let's look at it. Some people, when they have this, they're in that condition, they'll come out to the public and pretend that everything is okay. Oh, me and my brothers, me and my father's wife, this and that. But inside, don't know what is happening. So let me look at these people. This person says, under that write-up, she says, me and my brothers were deprived of fatherly love because of polygamy. I hate my father with passion. Men, listen. Listen to this. Not all about trying to prove a point. These are people's testimonies. This person said, I hate my father with passion. Why? Because me and my brothers were deprived of fatherly love because of polygamy. 1 week, you are in Iya Doyin's house. The other week, you are in Mama James' house. That's how you be. We don't know how children will want to just come back from school and see their father. They just want, at the end of the day, when people's daddies are going back to going back home, at least you didn't see your dad when you come back from school, but you want to see him come back by 8 p.m., by 9 p.m., by 10 p.m. I know some children will just keep awake waiting for their daddy to come back. And they are not there, and they'll be imagining what is happening. Where is my daddy? Okay, and this person said, I have never, another person under that same write-up, I have never seen a genuinely happy polygamy home. Never, not even one in the 34 years of my life. And let's see what people are saying. So people, to confirm what this person is saying, another person under this very comment that I read, now under that comment, I'm seeing replies. So I said, yes, so I'm from polygamy home and my mom is the second wife. But what my sisters and I went through, it wasn't easy for us. My dad died in his old age and none of his children wanted to have nothing to do with him. Hey, listen. So you don't generational problem. This woman wanted to avoid it for her children from the onset. You see, this person said none. Even the first person's wife, even the first wife's children, the second wife's children, say none wanted to have anything to do with him after he was gone. Exactly one thing about polygamy, another person under that same comments, is it brings problems and the love can never be the same again. Even those that display Even those that display the love are so the most hypocrite and evil. No one can ever be happy with it, especially if the man tries to balance. Both will be hurt. Each woman wants to be the favorite. It's either hurt. Women understand it, but the selfish ones who lack self-control will agree. It breeds bitterness. I've never seen polygamy where they are genuinely happy. And I can tell you that I can testify to this. I have seen people, you will see them, they'll come out in the open when there is ceremony, when there is event, they will just say, hey, 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 hey. But inside, go inside, you will know. No polygamy, nobody. Ha! Okay, so my people, and this person, now, let me read this comment. Let me read this comment and say what I have about it. You are already losing your respect with all this your yeye eye servicing. Why can't you focus on your family? This is someone talking, responding to Mama Rita. Why can't you focus on your own family and leave y'all alone? Advice is not by force. You have your own family. You should focus on, besides, you are not a saint. God is not from your village either. On the last day, you all might go to heaven and you go to the other side. Who knows? Like I said, you're not a saint. 174 response. Persons, go and talk to your parents like that. You're doing that, this and that. Now, this is where I want to come in. Now, this is where I want to come in. You see, this is why some people will just decide to keep quiet, because they don't want anybody to insult them, because they don't want anybody to call them out, because you don't want anybody to throw water on them, and they keep quiet. This woman is not the only woman in Edochie's family. She's not the only co-wife. I'm sure that there are other ndi nwunye di Rita Edochie, May Edochie in that, either older or younger. We know they are there. Of course, your Edochie siblings, they have wives. Nobody has come out to speak. Okay? But this woman, if this woman, Rita Edochie, has not been speaking out for our Queen May, if she hasn't been coming out to put it out there, do you know the kind of loneliness this woman will be going through? I know that some people will sit back there, and because they don't want this kind of throwing ups that is happening in under her comment section, some people call her names, try to insult her, try to talk her down because she's coming out to say the truth. Then after that, she'll just keep quiet because she doesn't want anyone to insult her. But I want to tell you that what this woman is doing is what more than you can imagine in the life of our Queen May, and going a long way to support her, to encourage her. You may not know, because if in her, so many we know in that family don't support Yul Edochie. But inside, are they saying it out? If all of them have been coming out to give it to him, you know that by now, perhaps even Juju will be hiding her face in shame. But no, nobody wants to do that. And that is why I want to keep saying it, that Rita Edochie is actually very correct when she said that Yul Edochie, May Edochie is correct. May is correct. May is right by leaving this man, because he's not man enough. Those of you who are throwing water, who are trying to insult her because she's saying the truth. Now, let's imagine that this woman is not coming out to support our Queen May. Do you know what will be happening? Everybody will say that the whole Edochie family is involved. I admire her boldness to speak, even though this is her nephew. I admire her boldness to come out and say it. No matter the name you want to call her or insult her in the comment section, she's putting it clearly now out there that this does not augur well with her. And if you're a man, you will know her for this. And if you know her, you will not dare go around her children, because she has already set it out there. As our people used to say, The day that a fowl, you see where when they used to want to kill another fowl for Christmas, you are if the other one is there watching, you will know that it is your turn when that a day will come when you'll be in that situation. A day will come when you too will also be in that situation. So if you are sitting there because you don't want them to throw water at you, because you don't want them to just talk to you anyhow, this market or na social media, that kind of a thing. Biko ka m nọọrọ onwe m, achọrọ m nnọọ ụmụazị ọgbara ọfụ anụ abịa gwa ya okwu anyhow na social media. And that's why so many people in that family, they kept quiet. And they allowed their son to degenerate to this extent. They allowed their son to go this bad. Look at your Edochie. Nobody has been speaking. That's why your Edochie will wake up one day in all of this situation and say that he's now a pastor. He wants to answer call of who called him. That he wants to answer call. Hey. Edochie family, unumukwa anya. So he wants to answer call. Look at the behavior. Tell me why our Queen May is not 100% right. Tell me. She's 100% right to leave, because she knows that according to this woman's write-up, that polygamy is not for everybody. Polygamy is not for everybody. Polygamy, even in the people who have choice, is not for your Edochie. Your Edochie is still so immature to go into polygamy, even if his situation, deserved so. If he found himself in a situation where you can say, oh, the only alternative right now, that we have checked all other alternatives, we've sought solution from everywhere, and we think we need to, the only thing now is to try polygamy as an option. If the situation called for that, and then you even be thinking, okay, is your living mature? Can he handle it? Or this and that? That's when you begin to consider that. But in this case, like the woman outlined, there is no basics for this polygamy other than lust. There's no basis for this polygamy other than pride. There's no basis for this polygamy other than greed. There's no basis for this polygamy other than lack of self-control. You see? So when you just check all these bases for this polygamy that your Edochie went into, you see there is nothing reasonable there. If you said you made a mistake, that something happened, life happened, according to him. Now, he told us that life happened. If she said that life happened and something happened between you and your colleague, and this matter came up, and we have a boy, we have a solution. Because our people know that polygamy is not a child's play. It's not moi. It's not marriage is not kanje bata. Marriage is not come, let's test. Give me testing. Once you say marriage, it goes a long way. So our people know that, this kind of things will happen. It's happening. That's why they prefer this solution that if you have a child and you're already married, there is a way you go about it and resolve the matter, and the child will still become your child without the woman coming into your home to break your home, to endanger your peace, the peace of your family, to endanger the unity of your family. Because you see, when you get married to a woman, you have a contract, right? Yes. But then it goes beyond the contract. When you have issues in that marriage, when you have children, in that marriage, it goes beyond whether, it's about me and my wife. We are now bringing in children. You have people who you are now certain responsibilities. You owe them certain duties, whether you like it or not. They didn't send you to bring them to this world. When you have children, your life, your marriage takes another turn. And before you take any decision about your wife or about your husband, you need to bring your children into consideration. You need to consider your children, because it's no more about you and your wife. So that's why those comments I read there, you can see people, those of you are just joining me. I'm looking at this matter, okay? And somebody, this polygamy of a matter, is our Queen May very right about moving on? And our Mama Rita is fully in support of her moving on, because according to her, polygamy is not for boys. Polygamy is not for boys. And we know that when you talk about boys, according to her, it's not just about how old are you. Being a man is not because you are 18 years or because you have beer. You have now grown breasts, then you think you are a man. It's not. Being a man goes beyond that. Being a man is about you controlling yourself, being able to control yourself, being a man. So you see, when you just take a decision out of lust, out of someone is hyping you, Odogu, what are those names she usually calls him? Isimili Jiofo, Odogu, Atakata Abua, Namacha, Bogam, Odogu, Bogam. And you take decision based on that hyping. Look at people lives. This person is 34 years. And he said, no, not the person that is 34 years. This person, let me read you a comment that I saw that actually touched me. And I said, let me bring this matter out. This person said, me and my brothers, in case you are not the one I read these comments, me and my brothers were deprived of fatherly love because of polygamy. He said, let me not use that word, hate, you know what it says? That my father with passion. Hey, when somebody is telling his father that you this man, you despise him with passion, simply because you did say that the man abused him, this and that. No, simply because he was not there for them to show them fatherly love, because he had another woman that he goes to. Okay? And these people have been confirming this in the comment section. People are begging this person. Another person says, same here. Listen, same here. My dad almost deprived me of going to school after I have suffered and gained admission into higher institution. He abandoned me to myself because of my stepmom, who is a second wife. Because my stepmom, who is a second wife, wanted my dad to pause at furthering our education until her own children get to our levels. It was everyday fight, quarreling, malice, hatred, and a lot more. This one says, yours almost deprived you of going to school. Mine actually did. Since I was born, my father has never spent a kobo on me. These are issues of polygamy in people's life. Issues of polygamy in people's life. These are people testifying. Their names are there. You can trace them. It's not friction. Okay? They are there. So when we talk about our Queen May taking her decision to leave, to say no, somebody is supporting her, and you are saying that she's chasing clouds. This woman has been a celebrity, Rita Edochie, even before you all Edochie finished secondary school. You know when this woman, when you know Nollywood, if you as far back as even before the year 20,000, this woman has been acting. We all know her. Yeah, we all know her in the industry. So this one says he is regretting every day of his life. Yeah, the person that testified about his feeling for his father. He's regretting every day of his life, but it's too late because I will be the last person to forgive him, even if my brothers do. Hey, men, you people should. The man is living in regret now. But this woman, this person that wrote this says, me, I'll be the last person to forgive him, even if every other person. Because when I was young, I couldn't have my father around me. I couldn't have my father come and let me talk to him. See, you don't even know, even when fathers are around there, they are scolding, they are beating, they are correcting their children. But children in their mind, they still knew that their daddy is doing is carrying out his responsibility. They still know that this is their daddy doing the right thing. So if you are a father and you see these children, they won't tell you. Now they are still young. It's fight every day at home because you want them to do the right thing, because you want them to do this, do that. You think they are not enjoying it. They're even enjoying that scolding. Because when they go out there, they will be there happy. I remember when I was young, somebody that doesn't have a father, and your father did you this, your father did you that. He said, I wish I have a father that will even do that to me. That's someone talking about. I wish I would have a father that will even be that, hey, when he comes back, he will shout, he will do. I would even wish that you people are even lucky. That's somebody's testimony. How should I have a father? So it's fathers, when you're doing your job, you think the children, if no matter how bad a daddy is, or how harsh, let me use that, a daddy is, children will still want to have their father around them. That's why you see, after beating, after shouting, they'll still go back to daddy. You still go back to daddy. So these people are testifying that they suffered a lot. Imagine an adult at this age saying, I will never forgive my father. Why? It's not because he kpied my mother. It's not because he abused me, the abuse we're talking about. No, it's because he was not there for me to have fatherly affection because of another woman. Not that his job took him away because of another woman. When he divorced another woman, you see, children are even more jealous than the mother, than the woman. Oh, children. So the fate of this Yul Edochie tomorrow, our queen may to have insisted that she's not going to be part of it, and she's insisting. You can even see that her children are already there. They are already made up. Not that she's the one that influenced them, but they are seeing everything. You can see Daniel is always by her side. She's always by her side. So, my correct people, when people are beginning to throw water at this one, I just felt I should tell people to stop. For someone to come out of this kind of situation, it's not an easy thing. It's not easy. She needs support from all quarters, and she's not getting it. She's getting it from social media. But the support, that when that members of the family are coming out to support you, not hiding their faces because they don't want anybody to say that they said. No, some people, when you are with them, you say, "Nne, achọrọ m ka asị na mụ sị. Chọrọ m nnọọ onye ga-asị na mụ sị." That's why you're sitting on top of the truth. Ịnọdụ eziokwu, you see things are happening. As our people say, you will just be there because you chọrọ ka asị na isi. So I want to give it 100% to our mama, Rita Edochie. Please drop your life for this woman. Drop your life for her in the comment section. Yeah? The person that is saying that this woman is just trying to stay relevant, madam, you don't old. Can you imagine? I know that this kind of comment will only come from people like Juju and her hirings. Her hirings. She hires. Everybody knows that she has lots of Instagram accounts. She can open 1,000 emails and get an account to throw water at people. Say you're old. Old. We need old people to come and say the truth. If all the old people in Edochie family, like this woman, both male and female, have been coming out to do what this woman is doing, not the way she's doing it. Everybody is not the same. People must not apply the same strategy or the same method. But if they have been talking in their own way, Yul Edochie wouldn't have gone this far. He wouldn't. This guy Anamigo, Yul Edochie has gone too far. Imagine, to the extent that Yul Edochie is now has come out to say he wants to. What audacity that it's time for him to answer the call of God. Hey! Na efulefu nke a dị too much. Tell me what you think in the comment section. So our Queen May moving on with her life, because she knew from the very beginning, that Yul Edochie is not man enough to man this polygamy. She knew. So she is only a woman that understands the husband very well. She knows the husband that she married. She knows the man that she married. And she understands him very well. And she knows what he is capable of doing and what he's not capable of doing. She knows that this man is a boy. Look at what he's doing. Look at his comportment, the things that his posts, go to his posts, nothing meaningful. Will come out today and say this, tomorrow he will say that. And the worst of it all, the worst that has happened, Yul Edochie now went beyond boundary to mock God. Like, seriously? You're mocking God? It is the same Bible that you're going to come out to answer the call, or is there any? See, okay, you see, guys. No. It just occurred to me that we may be making big mistakes. Hey, Okwadarigo now. Something just occurred to me now, saying, Yul Edochie said, we should just stop. Yul Edochie said he wants to answer the call of God upon his life, right? Yes. So as I was just saying, which God you want to answer? Hey, something just struck me, that do you even know the God you want to answer call to? Don't you people know that juju has taken this guy, or took him somewhere? Do you remember the time they went to Ezenwine? Hey, okay, something is coming to my spirit now. Do you guys remember when Juju and Yul went to one Ezenwine to pay homage? Good. And if you remember, Sarah Martins, even though now things are falling apart between them, we know Sarah Martins is into, I don't know whether she's still selling that product of touch and follow, do as I say. So from the marine kingdom, or the dark side of the other dark side of the spirit world, where you can give a man something, and when he eats, then he will do as you say and not do according to his reasoning. No, he won't do as you say. Only me. There is one she sold, they call only me alone. So the man will become for you alone. You know all those things. So what I'm beginning to think, when Yul Edochie said he wants to answer the call of God upon his life, and we are coming after him, you may not be mocking at the God that you know, the Christian God, according to me. He may be on his way to answer the call of Ezenwanyị. Hey, why have this not occurred to anybody? So let's stop fighting him. He is on his way to answer the call of Ezenwanyị, the Mami Water Kingdom that Juju has taken him to. He could be on his way to answer that call. Because, hey, we all know that not everybody that calls the name of Jesus belongs to Jesus. Hey, so my dear, this is just what I'm realizing now. At this on the spot now, just right now. You're Edochie answering call, and we've been making so much noise. Which kind of pastor? Me, I even say you're Edochie pastor. Pastor of who? Which kingdom? Which kingdom? Anybody can answer call, and God is there are several gods. So which God called him depends. So my dear, you can actually answer the call because you were taken somewhere. Edochie was taken somewhere. We saw that he posted it. It wasn't Nollywood acting. It wasn't movie location. It was real. They went to see Here's a Wine. It's juju juju. The video should still be there. They went to see Here's a Wine. So this guy has gone. This guy has gone deep into this place that Juju Juju took him to. And so, Akwime was actually correct. This woman saw far. Imagine if she's still in this marriage. Imagine if she hasn't said enough is enough. Imagine if she has not stood her ground. Imagine if she was cajoled. Imagine if all the blackmail worked, because she was being blackmailed from all quarters. When it started, even the father-in-law, remember the first thing he said, there are those who are happy that that your husband is cheating. And what are those things even say? If your husband is cheating, or if he's going out and you find that he's going to another woman, you should put condom for him. On another post interview, he said Solomon married that many wives. He was just beating about the bush here, and he couldn't come out that time to say no, or to say no, intimidating our Queen May. Your husband is not the first that has impregnated the woman. No, we had all sorts of from the man at that time. And if we are hearing that on social media, you can imagine what will be happening behind the camera. So this woman actually went through a lot of blackmail, a lot of cajoling, a lot of threatening and all that. Are you the only one? If all these people that are hyping your social media, their husbands are doing worse, some of them even want to be in your shoe, go now. If you go, some people are even ready to come in. Some people are ready to be third wives, fourth wives. They even retained your position for you. Nobody's taking your place. Nobody say you are not the first wife. Nobody saying that you're not my love. But the thing is that you just have to allow another, all kinds of emotional blackmail, manipulation, cajoling that this woman did not go through. Is this Rita? Even Rita Edochie, initially, she was, according to her, still hoping that this guy will come back to his senses, was hoping that with time, this and that. But as time went on, she also saw that Yul Edochie has gone very, very far in whatever path that this guy that is leading him to whatever destiny that he has gone far. And that's why it was then she came out to start supporting Queen May, supporting her in public. Others just stay there. They are watching. You don't know. So you see the one thing about the spirit world is that the spirits watch people. They watch what you agree with today. They watch what you don't agree. We don't know how things happen. Yes, the things that you see, you keep quiet in your heart. You did not say no. Tomorrow you may see it come around you. That's the way the spirit world works. But the thing your spirit comes out to say no to, you see them, they even the spirit, they go fear to come around you. They know that this person has already said it, that she is not into this. So they won't even try. Because I know life is made up of physical and the spiritual. And sometimes what we do in physical, we control the spiritual. And what happens in spiritual, we control the physical. It is in the physical that we make declaration that takes effect in the spirit. It is in the physical that we take decision that the spirit will agree with. So if you're there, that's why I like her coming out. In their dream world, they won't even know. They know that this woman cannot take this. Her spirit cannot take it. So they won't even near her children. But those who are keeping quiet, because achọrọ ka asị na ha asị, they don't want to say that they said, chọkwa onye ga-asị na m sị. And then you keep quiet. Things are not happen. And things will continue to happen. And this woman would have just buy, if not the kind of support this woman just threw her all her support fully behind her. And even now that she has given Yul Edochie how many years to come back to his senses, she knows now, you know her, she's a prayer person. You know how she posts all these, they must have prayed for him. They must have sought intervention spiritually from their spiritual guides and all the prayers they attend to. They must have visited, consulted man of God. Many people, many men of God, women of God, they've come out on social media to speak about Yul Edochie. And it seems to me that it was actually the best decision that our Queen May could make. The best decision could take was just to walk away, to say no. And see, if she didn't take this decision, she will not be herself. She won't be doing what she's doing today, because there's something about this life and this kind of thing. See, let's tell ourselves the truth. Truth be told, it's not easy to break up with the love of your life, the love of your youth, the man that made you a mother, the man you grew up seeing him become something from nothing to somebody. You had children, good 17 years. You were living happy. It's not easy. Even right now, it will still be easy. But some decisions are better taken once and for all. It may be better for you. Now you're living in the reality that, oh, this is now my past. This is my past, so let me move on. Sometimes if you go back to dwell on it in your mind, you get hurt. But when you just want to push it that it's past, it flashes. It will always flash back, flash, and then your ability to manage it at that time it flashes will go a long way. But it won't be there with you. It's no more your present. That's what she did. Because if not, by now, Yul Edochie will still be claiming all the right of a husband and all the expectations, and they will still be communicating, and he will still be coming back home when he likes. He will open the door anytime he likes, and he go anytime he likes. And the woman will be there seeing him. And she will still be responsible for cooking for him, right? She will still be responsible for providing everything for him, including marital responsibility. You know what I mean? She'll still be responsible. If not, say, I'm still your husband. So now that she just make it, let me just at least, those ones have been taken care of. You cannot expect her now to come and cook for him. She has said, mm-mm. You don't expect her now to have that kind of, if she sees him anywhere and wants to do those things for him, it will be that she wants to, based on free mind. But not that it's now your responsibility whether you like it or not. So, my correct people, this is what I feel is right. Our Queen May is right by moving on. And in this video, I have said it, I want to reiterate that Mama Rita Edochie is not chasing clouds. Please. She isn't. I like her boldness. You've not been in this kind of situation where you see the truth. Everybody around you, you are just standing alone. being persecuted, and you know people around you that can just say this is not right, they will keep quiet because they don't want anybody to say that they said. If you find yourself in that situation, you will understand. That's when you will appreciate what this woman is doing in the life of our Queen May. Okay? That's when you just want somebody to tell them that what they're doing is wrong. And nobody. The next thing, some people will call you and say, "Ne, calm down. You know all these things. We know what it is. He's not doing is not correct. We know, but you know now, if we talk now, don't want any enmity." And you are saying you just need someone to speak out on your behalf. And nobody is speaking out. Because so yes, when if you have been in that situation, that's when you will understand the role this woman is playing in the life of our Queen May. You will understand and appreciate her the way I am appreciating her. This is our mama. Okay? Our mama. Yes. I love her so much because of what she's doing in the life of our Queen May. Anybody that will do anything to support this woman will get, my recommendation. I like her. I like when people see the wrong thing, when people see evil, they call it evil. I don't like when people see evil, they say, there must be a reason. Um, my dear, just this is life. Oh, life is not fair. Instead of calling evil evil, they'll start using all those diplomatic expressions, like some of your siblings have been doing in their, handles and all that. My dear. So, my correct people, please give us a like if you are following me. And this is Inspiration Gist with Dora, where we discuss real life issues that affect us in our society. Hey, I need to give myself a running now. I got to leave you guys, okay? I'm running late somewhere. I hope you've enjoyed this conversation. If you have done it, so please give me a like and drop your own opinion in the comment section. If you are following me on Facebook, this is Dora, and please just follow. Just click on that follow button and then you become my friend. And if you are following me, if you're on YouTube, Inspiration Gist with Dora, drop your comment in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel. I want to say bye-bye here for now and hoping to see you again in my next video.